Hi everyone, how was my last tutorial part about the introduction to the simple past tense in the German language? Do write your reviews in the comment section. Now in this tutorial part, let's have a look at the use of the simple past tense in informal and formal emails. Informelle und formelle emails, as it is called in German. So before watching this tutorial part, please do check my tutorial 14 on the German grammar cases, tutorial 17 on how to ask and tell the time in German, tutorial 19 on the modal verb können, which in English is can, tutorial 21 on regular verbs in German language, tutorial 35 on the German dative case, and tutorial 39 on the perfect tense in the German language. Moving on. So here are two sample informal emails. By informal, I mean that these are emails between two friends. For example, when addressing someone informally in German, the word in English dear becomes lieber for a male person, Liebe for a female person. Dear Ahmed, dear Amna. Lieber Ahmed, liebe Amna. Hattest du schon Frühstück? Did you already have breakfast? Please note that this word schon is not to be confused with schön, which means nice, but which can also mean beautiful, because this is schön and this is an adjective. However, this word schon is acting as an adverb and it means already. Gehen wir vor der Universität zusammen frühstücken? Are we going to go together to have breakfast before the university? So in the sense that before the university starts. The preposition for is a dative preposition in the German language. So after that, the article of any noun will be in the dative case form. So even though it is a feminine noun, it is die Universität, but die changes to der. Passt es dir in einer Stunde so 8 Uhr? Now this question is using a new expression. The expression used can be used in the form of a question as it is used here. but can also be used in the form of a sentence, as you can see in this circle. So, es passt mir, dir, etc. It suits me, you, etc. is what it means. So, to this question, if you're using this expression, this is how it will appear in the sentence. It suits me, you. The dative case is also being used here because the personal pronouns mir, dir, etc. are the personal pronouns that the dative grammar case uses. Does it suit you in an hour? So around 8 o'clock. Best wishes. Liebe Grüße, Jasmin. This letter, which is in German the S set, can be written as double S also, but not all German words with double S mean that this was the original alphabet used. So the German word Wasser, which is water, has double S too, but it doesn't mean that originally this double S was this. No, this is wrong. Der Gruß is the greeting or the wish, and plural is die Grüße. Best wishes, Yasmin. Now, Yasmin gets an email from either Ahmed or Amna. Ja, sicher. Yes, surely. Dann treffen wir einander nach einer Stunde. Then we will meet each other after an hour. Now, nach is also a dative preposition. So, after that, any indefinite or definite article will be written in the dative case. Aber wir können nur für eine halbe Stunde bleiben. But we can only stay for half an hour. This time the preposition für uses the accusative grammar case. So after that the indefinite or definite article will be in the accusative case form. Die erste Vorlesung beginnt 9 Uhr. This sentence is using now a new verb which I've mentioned here, beginnen, which means to begin. So this is quite similar to the English verb to begin. It is also a regular German verb. The first lecture begins at 9 o'clock. Vorlesung is specifically the lecture that is given in the universities. Wir waren gestern auch spät zu der Vorlesung. We were yesterday also late to the lecture. So if they meet at 8 and they stay for half an hour till 8:30, then they can arrive at the lecture in time, which begins at 9. Let's now have a look at formal emails. Now, for a formal email, the way you address the person will depend on who the person is. So if it is two colleagues in an office, then it will be just an informal email. But by formal, I mean that it is one colleague writing the email to his or her superior, for which the office person who's writing the email to her superior colleague will have to address with sehr geehrter for a male person, sehr geehrte. So the ending would be either with the R or with the E, a form of address for a female person. Sehr geehrte Frau Beck. But sehr geehrter Herr Stein. Herr is Mr. and Frau is Mrs. in this case. Sehr geehrter or geehrte means very honored if you literally translate it, but in this case it means dear Mr. Stein or dear Mrs. Beck. And the colleague writing this is Gina Wallner. Ich hatte gestern Fieber. I had fever yesterday. Ich habe leider nicht gearbeitet. I did not work, unfortunately. In 2 Stunden ist die Präsentation fertig or fertig. So always note that words ending in ing can have the ig or even the ich pronunciation in German. In 2 hours, the presentation is ready or finished. Können wir die Sitzung heute nach der Mittagspause verschieben? So this question is making use of a new word, verschieben, which means to postpone or to delay. It is once again a regular verb Can we postpone the meeting today after the lunch break? Mittagspause or the lunch break is a compound noun made up of two German nouns. Der Mittag, the midday, die Pause, the break, and Mittag is the noon time, so any break that you take at that time is the lunch break. And these two nouns are combined with an S to make the compound noun Mittagspause. With friendly wishes or greetings is how these three words will be literally translated. Mit freundlichen Grüßen. And this is the English equivalent of so to this, Herr Stein or Frau Beck, whoever is the superior, can then address Gina with Liebe, and they can also end the letter with Liebe, Grüße. Warst du schon bei dem Arzt? Were you already at the doctor's? Kein Problem. No problem. Du kannst sie, and sie here refers to die Präsentation. Vor der Mittagspause machen. No problem, you can do the presentation before the lunch break. Ich plane jetzt sowieso für die kommende Geschäftsreise. This sentence makes use of a new verb, which is a regular German verb, planen, to plan. I am planning now, anyways, sowieso, for the upcoming business trip. Geschäftsreise is once again a compound noun made up of two nouns. One is das Geschäft and one is die Reise. Now, das Geschäft in German can have two possible meanings. It can refer to the shop, which has another word in German also, but das Geschäft can also refer to the business, and die Reise is the journey or the trip. So when we combine these two nouns, it becomes die Geschäftsreise. And do remember that the article of compound nouns in the German language, which are nouns made up of two or more singular nouns, the article will be the article of the last noun in the compound noun. By is here a dative preposition because the article after it will also have the dative case being used. It is der Arzt, but it becomes dem. Liebe Grüße, Herr Stein, Frau Beck. So that was all for today. Any questions related to this entire tutorial, you can ask in the comments section. I hope you like my videos and do continue watching the tutorials. Also, do not forget to subscribe to German Tutorials for Beginners and share my channel's name, link, and username German by Rabia with your friends. Thank you.